All right, so it's no surprise that AMC has been falling for the last couple of days. And yes, we've seen some big down days over the last 2 days. We've watched it drop, and a lot of people are getting tired of it. I can see the sentiment in the live streams. I can see it on Twitter. People are getting tired of watching it fall. And it's creating some sort of a jump ship mentality where this guy jumped off, so now I need to jump off. Or they jumped off, so maybe I should consider selling my position. And I think that maybe if I'm lucky, I can buy it back later, right? Well, this is the wrong mentality to have if you're here for a short squeeze. Sure, the day traders out there. Sure, the FOMO buyers out there. That might be a different story for them, but let's talk about what is going on here, why AMC is potentially falling, and what it means for you as a holder of AMC. So guys, of course, if this sounds like something you're interested in, let's get started. What's up, everybody? I'm Clay. I'm here to make 2021 the best year ever. If you haven't clicked that subscribe button yet, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Join us, become a bro. We are here every single day, and we are growing our portfolios together. AMC, man, it's got a lot of people worried right now. It does. I'm not going to lie. I see it all day long. But the people that are worried, are they in it for the short squeeze? I'm going to go ahead and say no, right? Here's the deal. You need to have a completely different mindset if you're going to be participating in the short squeeze. Now, I know, and this is nobody's fault, right? There are a lot of people out there who have been saying that this is going to be an easy transfer of wealth. This is going to be easy, life-changing money. You buy AMC, and then next week you watch it squeeze. I've seen this message sent out on YouTube, on Reddit, on Twitter, and so on. You know what that attracts? That attracts people who think that this is going to be easy. And it's not. The hedge funds are not going to give up hundreds of billions of dollars very easily. Trillions of dollars very easily. So, yeah, we did see a lot of people, and they're the first ones, first in, first out. You guys know the rule. It happens with the stock. It happens with the people, too. These people, they're going to jump on FOMO buyers, and then they're going to be the ones that get out first. So let's talk about what could be going on here and why the price is dropping. I see a lot of corruption talking about the fact that buy orders are being routed to the dark pool, and then sell orders are being routed to the public exchanges. And it might sound fun, right? It might be fun to dive into something like that and see that this could be some sort of a corruption play, because people don't ever want to take responsibility for something, right? So they always have to find something to blame it on. Now, guys, if they were routing all the buy orders over to the dark pool and then selling on the public exchanges, a lot of people think that the dark pools aren't reported at all and just whatever they want to do over there happens. It's not the case. Dark pool orders get reported to the exchanges immediately following the trade, the same as anything else does. So yeah, it's the same price there. It's the same price here. If it's a buy order getting routed to a dark pool, that buy order still makes the ticker tape, and we still see it. So don't follow that one too much. Other people think that there's endless shorting going on, endless naked shorting going on through bonds. There's no such thing as endless naked shorting, right? They outlawed naked shorting in 2008, so we don't have to worry about that anymore. And the whole bonds thing, no, they're not shorting it through the bonds, and all I have to say about that. But what could be going on here? And the most important part of this is I say could be going on here, because we don't know exactly where the selling pressure is coming from. I can't tell if you sell your stock. You can't tell if I sell my stock. We don't exactly know whose accounts are responsible for selling the stock. But what do we do? What do we know? We know that during the run-up from $12 to $72, there were a lot of people who got into this movement late. Why did they get in? Because they saw the stock running up. They wanted to jump on. They had that fear of missing out, right? They saw the price going up. This could be it. So they all started to pile on. Maybe people piled on too late. Maybe they piled on too heavy. Maybe it was an emotional play. It was just a grab. I need to be a part of this, right? And if you got in at $60, $70, guess what? If it starts to come back down a little bit, people get nervous, especially if they haven't been in this community as long as we have. They're not in it every single day of the week, every hour of the day, knowing what's going on with the hedge funds and with the retail investors and all of the numbers. They don't know it. somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody who told them about AMC and they saw it take off, so they jumped on. Well, guess what happens? It starts to fall, and then they fall off. It starts to fall a little more because they fell off, and that guy jumped ship. And then because that guy jumped ship, continues to fall, and then that guy jumped ship. Guys, we're seeing a sell-off right now, okay? Plain and simple, we're seeing a sell-off. And the argument to that might be, well, Fidelity says there's like 2 to 4 times the amount of buy orders coming in as sell orders. Yeah, people putting buy orders in at $35, $34, buying it as it goes lower. Just because inflow exceeds outflow doesn't mean that the price goes up. You can get inflow coming in at lower and lower and lower numbers. I can put an order in right now at $29. Guess what? If it gets triggered, that doesn't raise the price. I can put an order in at $28. Guess what? It doesn't mean that that raises the price. So there's a lot of ways of looking at that, and however you look at it, we're experiencing a sell-off right now. People are selling the stock. Okay, it's clear. The price is going down, so it's being sold, and it's being bought at lower levels. It's just, that's what happens when the stock, and whether you think that it's being manipulated down, hedge funds are selling it down, whoever you want to blame it on, people are selling the stock, right? We know that. So what do? You've got a couple different ways to look at this, and we'll end it on this note. We don't know how far AMC is going to come down. It could come down and bounce off a level of support at 30. It could break through that. It could come down even further. We had such a quick run up that the levels of support are not that great that we're dealing with. Keep that in mind too. That's not to scare you, but keep that in mind. It was such a quick run that the levels of support have not been solidified yet. So as we test 30, we got to see what we do. If we fall through, we could test 20, right? If we fall through, what happens? So you got one of two ways to look at this. You could see everybody else jumping ship right now, and you could think, man, it's over. It's over. We lost. I've got that loser mentality right now and that victim mentality. That was it. That's all we could do. And then you jump ship as well. Guys, the ship isn't even sinking. How can I say the ship's not sinking? Short interest is still at least 75 million shares. We know that. If you believe in naked shorts, it would be higher, but it's at least at 75 million shares. So the short interest is still there. Utilization is still there. The numbers still look good. It's the people jumping ship that look bad. So you've got the decision. Do you jump ship or do you sail to the island that is right there on the horizon? Okay? Now look, if you stay on and we continue to go down a little bit, you're provided with a second chance. A second chance here. If you could have taken a time machine back to January, back to February, and bought AMC at $8 a share, I'm sure everybody out there would say, I would love to have AMC at $8 a share, right? So the jump ship mentality, what's that going to get you? Right now, if we go back to the prices we had in January, and everything else remains the same, short interest remains the same, the idea of buying and holding and charging the hedge funds remains the same. That never changed. A lot of the noise out there about corruption and manipulation and stuff, that stuff has changed along the way. More people that jumped on board and got their own ideas about what's going on here and tried to go their own direction with it. Things got a little complicated. There's no doubt about that. But the whole message never stayed. The whole message never changed. You buy the stock, you hold the stock, the hedge funds can't buy it back. That's at its core. That's what it is. So if everything remains the same except for the price, and the price goes back to these January, February levels, you can't sit here and look me straight in the eye and tell me that, well, if you had a time machine, you would go back and buy it. But what's the difference in everything remaining the same for AMC, but the month on the calendar is switched? We're in July now and not January. We went January to July. Everything remains the same except now it's July. So you're being presented with potentially a second chance opportunity here. And I hope that everybody looks at it that way. If not, you know, I understand. You might have that jump, your friend over here jump ship. Maybe it's time for you to. Now, I don't know if you've got that victim mentality or if you've got that victor mentality, but that is all I want to know in the comments below. Are you a victim or are you a victor? Let us know down there if you've got those diamond hands still and you're going to watch AMC Stock Squeeze. That red button, if it's still red, guys, click on it. Subscribe to the channel. Join us. Become a bro. We are here every single day, and we are growing our portfolios together. We will, all month long, only have to deposit $5, and you're going to get those couple free stocks just for doing so. If you do it any other month, you're going to have to deposit at least $100. So keep that in mind. ClayBro883 on Twitter. Follow me there, and click on everything else in the description below as well. So, guys, I'm pretty sure that sums it up. So until the next time, I hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day.